And at Crampton Bowl, it's Lee and Jeff Davis, an illustrious rivalry that goes back. This will be the 55th meeting between the two. They both have won 27 times, although Lee's had the upper hand of late as the Generals and the Volunteers play again in the capital city. Those are some of the games we'll watch. Long road trip down to Enterprise tonight. And at Crampton Bowl, it's Lee and Jeff Davis. And
if you want a good ball game, a hard-fought game, you gotten what you paid for.
That's right. That's right. I mean, you'd love to have a blowout, but gosh, I mean, when you have a back and forth like you've got it here tonight, and you've got you're seeing good athletes on this field on both. Did you expect anything different being up here? Close.
Not yet. He's coming. Hold on. All right, we ready.
Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Tallassee Times TV, Spectrum Channel 340, the TuneIn app. Michael Butler, Philip Nelson, Stephen Osborne, Brad Davis, and Jacoby Cole here as the Maroon Machine is taking the field and getting ready for this Tallassee-Elmore County matchup in Region Play, Class 5A Region 4 tonight. We'll take another quick timeout. We'll come back for more here from Burt Henny Field and Egg.
All right, we ready.
Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Tallassee Times TV, Spectrum Channel 340, the TuneIn app. Michael Butler, Philip Nelson, Stephen Osborne, Brad Davis, and Jacoby Cole here as the Maroon Machine is in Region Play, Class 5A Region 4 tonight. We'll take another quick timeout. We'll come back for more here from Burt Henny Field and Egg.
All right, we ready.
Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Tallassee Times TV, Spectrum Channel 340, the TuneIn app. Michael Butler, Philip Nelson, Stephen Osborne, Brad Davis, and Jacoby Cole here as the Maroon Machine is in Region Play, Class 5A Region 4 tonight. We'll take another quick timeout. We'll come back for more here from Burt Henny Field and Egg.
All right, we ready.
Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Tallassee Times TV, Spectrum Channel 340, the TuneIn app. Michael Butler, Philip Nelson, Stephen Osborne, Brad Davis, and Jacoby Cole here as the Maroon Machine is in Region Play, Class 5A Region 4 tonight. We'll take another quick timeout. We'll come back for more here from Burt Henny Field and Egg.
All right, we ready.
Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Tallassee Times TV, Spectrum Channel 340, the TuneIn app. Michael Butler, Philip Nelson, Stephen Osborne, Brad Davis, and Jacoby Cole here as the Maroon Machine is in Region Play, Class 5A Region 4 tonight. We'll take another quick timeout. We'll come back for more here from Burt Henny Field and Egg.
All right, we ready.
Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Tallassee Times TV, Spectrum Channel 340, the TuneIn app. Michael Butler, Philip Nelson, Stephen Osborne, Brad Davis, and Jacoby Cole here as the Maroon Machine is in Region Play, Class 5A Region 4 tonight. We'll take another quick timeout. We'll come back for more here from Burt Henny Field and Egg.
All right, we ready.
Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Tallassee Times TV, Spectrum Channel 340, the TuneIn app. Michael Butler, Philip Nelson, Stephen Osborne, Brad Davis, and Jacoby Copel. Here is the Maroon Machine in region play, Class 5A Region 4 tonight. We'll take another quick timeout. We'll come back for more here from Burt Hennifield and Egley.
All right, we're ready.
Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Tallassee Times TV, Spectrum Channel 340, the TuneIn app. Michael Butler, Philip Nelson, Stephen Osborne, Brad Davis, and Jacoby Copel. Here is the Maroon Machine in region play, Class 5A Region 4 tonight. We'll take another quick timeout. We'll come back for more here from Burt Hennifield and Egley.
All right, we're ready.
Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Tallassee Times TV, Spectrum Channel 340, the TuneIn app. Michael Butler, Philip Nelson, Stephen Osborne, Brad Davis, and Jacoby Copel. Here is the Maroon Machine in region play. Tallassee, Elmore County coming up. Still about 20 minutes away from kickoff here in Eclectic tonight. It's the second region game for the Tigers of the season. It will be the third for Elmore County. They played one extra game. Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Tallassee Times TV, Spectrum Channel 340. They played one game, 4-1 against Sylacauga. Stephen Osborne, Brad Davis, and County has played Sylacauga in region play. Tallassee, Elmore County coming up. Still about 20 minutes away from kickoff here in Eclectic tonight. It's the second recent game for the Tigers of the season. Look at it like that. It will be the third for Elmore County. They played one extra game. Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Tallassee Times TV, Spectrum Channel 340. Two chances, one game, 4-1 against Sylacauga. Stephen Osborne, Brad Davis, and County has played Sylacauga in region play. Tallassee, Elmore County coming up. Still about 20 minutes away from kickoff here in Eclectic tonight. It's the second recent game for the Tigers of the season. Look at it like that. It will be the third for Elmore County. They played one extra game. Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Tallassee Times TV, Spectrum Channel 1 game, 4-1 against Sylacauga. Stephen Osborne, Brad Davis, I was looking today. I know it's early to start talking about playoffs, but I did look at Tallassee, Elmore County coming up. I hadn't even looked still about 20 minutes away from kickoff here in the postseason tonight. We're trying to win the first game. That's right. But I did look. Sylacauga or Elmore County, they played one first game. Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Tallassee TV, which is probably the best region in 5A. In my opinion, you got UMS right, moving up to 5A. I know it's early to start talking about playoffs, but I did look at Tallassee, Elmore County coming up. I hadn't even looked still about 2 minutes away from kickoff here in the postseason tonight. We're trying to win the first game. That's right. But I did look. Sylacauga or Elmore County, they played one first game. Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Mobile tonight, moving up to 5A. I know it's early to start talking about playoffs, but I did look at Tallassee, Elmore County coming up. I hadn't even looked still about 2 minutes away from kickoff here in the postseason tonight. We're trying to win the first game. That's right. But I did look. Sylacauga or Elmore County, they played one first game. Tonight it's Tallassee and Elmore County coming up here on WTLS, also on Mobile tonight, moving up to 5A. I know it's early to start talking about playoffs, but I did look at Tallassee, Elmore County coming up. I hadn't even looked still about 2 minutes away from kickoff here in the postseason tonight. You got to get the win the first game. That's right. Tonight would be a great way to start.
You hope that you're going to improve. Last week, I saw bright spots, but then
moving up to 5A. season. I know next year.
Last week, I saw bright spots, but then
we saw that That's what we got to do.
See a great way to start. That you're going to improve. Last week, I saw bright spots, but then we saw
That's what we got to do.
See a great way to start. That you're going to improve. Last week, I saw bright spots, but then we saw
That's what we got to do.
See a great way to start. That you're going to improve. Last week.
Hold on just a minute, Leanne. He's still working on something. Keep playing us some music.
You want to just keep playing music?
He's starting to make his way down. Hold on.
Ready. Tallassee, Elmore County, the Tigers and Panthers tonight in the 59th meeting between the two teams. Tallassee with a 35-22-1 lead in this series, and they have won 7 of the past 8 meetings. Last year, it was 41-7 Tallassee. It was a strong W here against these Panthers, and they've won kind of like that lately. If you look at over the past 7 wins in those 8 seasons, there haven't been a lot of real close games.
Yeah, Tallassee's done really well in this series of late, Michael. And like I said, over the last 7 games, it's been pretty lopsided in the favor of Tallassee. Pretty much since Coach Battles has been here, really. We've fared pretty well. Coach Battles has got 1 loss against Eclectic. And so I'm looking for us to bounce back tonight. And Oz brought this up a while ago. We were really close last week. We just had a few miscues and shot ourselves in the foot a couple of times and turned the ball over, and it cost us, a bunch of points. So let's get that corrected. Get ready for a good rivalry game.
It was 41-21 last week at the hands of Sylacauga, and 55-6 for Elmore County at the hands of Clay Central. Both teams looking for their first win in region play. Obviously, Tallassee looking for his first win, period. Mike Battles in his 9th season at Tallassee, 60-33 overall, 24 seasons in head coaching, and 177 victories with 88 losses. Jordan Cantrell enters his 3rd year here in Eclectic. At Elmore County, he's 9-15. He has 7 seasons overall, just under 500, 34-35 is his career record. We'll take another break. I know when we come back, we'll kind of look at the starting lineups. Both of these teams quite young. We talked with Coach Cantrell and Coach Battles this week on the wake-up call, and we know kind of Tallassee's set up with up and down the lineup. But this team from Elmore County's got 27 10th grade players, 24 in the 9th grade, total 51 that are 9th and 10th graders, and a lot of them are playing. We're seeing that a lot around with some of these teams this year. Tallassee's obviously got a lot of underclassmen. It's a very heavy junior class, too, for Tallassee, which we're getting to see. It means you're going to get to see more of those guys over the next few years as we watch these two programs progress. More coming up as we continue the CB&S Bank Countdown to Kickoff. We're here at Burt Haney Field and Eclectic getting ready for Tallassee versus Elmore County. Yeah, that's okay. Keep it short. Is it a distorted sound? It sounds distorted in my headphones. It's muffled. Have y'all noticed? Is it muffled to y'all or is it muffled just to me?
It doesn't sound muffled to me.
Okay. All right, let's see. Brad, are you he ain't got his headphones on. He said something was going on with that.
Can
you hear us now? Okay, check your mic again.
Testing.
Okay, you're coming in clean. All right, good deal. Yeah, what I'll do this.
No, I'm not.
Well, I don't hear that at all right there.
I guess I'm so deaf I just can't
Well,
hear
it's there.
nothing.
It's there. I just can't barely hear it.
I'll tell you, this might not be a do or die, but this could be a springboard for both teams
Maybe.
the rest of the season.
Hopefully for Tallassee. Let me pick up my.
Yeah. Awaiting both the teams to come onto the field, and the coin toss is coming up. We'll run through the starting lineups for the Tigers on offense and defense. These are projected. For tonight, Tyler Ellis at quarterback. In the backfield, Jalen Daniels, Clayton Goff, and Marciano Smith. Jalen Daniels, sometimes lines up in a slot, but we've been running Notre Dame box a lot lately. You'll see him in different positions with a couple of other different guys depending on what we're running formation-wise. We've seen a lot of Ziggy Holloway last week and the week before in the replacement role for Duke Washington, who we think might return to the lineup tonight as one of those receivers, along with Thomas Battles. And on the offensive front for the Tigers, the center is Trace Meeks. The guards, Logan Tompkins and Max Moore, and the tackles are Jawan McCurdy and Hunter Hammock. Again, these projected starters on offense for the Tigers. Coach Battle said there may be some changes, and we'll kind of watch these as we go tonight. On defense, the defensive line, Michael Moore, Brian Johnston, Micah Cole, the linebackers, Xavier Carr, Will Smith, Mason Bell, and Jacob Dantro. And in the secondary, Duke Washington, Jalen Daniels, Clayton Goff, and DJ Leonard. We'll kind of piece it together as they get out on the field tonight. One thing that's interesting that we saw this week is, you got Tyler Ellis, a sophomore quarterback for Tallassee. Peyton Stevens, he's a sophomore as well for Elmore County. Stevenson is a 10th grader, and they grew up together playing ball together, he and Tyler. And it's interesting, they put a post on our WTLS Facebook page of those two guys as youngsters playing. They're very good ball players and great athletes, and it's interesting to see them in this role tonight in a rivalry game. First time ever starting against each other as two sophomore quarterbacks.
And, an Eclectic's quarterback, he's the point guard for their basketball team too. So, but like you said, Brad brought this up, that these kids grew up knowing each other, playing against each other, some of them playing together on same teams, and so they're going to be very familiar with one another, and that's why rivalry games are so good. Brad said, he can see the lights from his house of the in Elmore County when we were in school. I know Jacoby down there probably did, and I know Oz played baseball and probably loved playing against Elmore County back in the day. Didn't you play baseball?
I played football, too.
Oh, you did? Okay, played football, too. So this is Mark Griggs standing over here beside me. We love playing against Eclectic. Just a big rivalry game. I'm excited to be here, to be back in Eclectic and ready to play the Elmore County Panthers.
We all are. The Tigers captains coming on the field. You have been listening to the CBNS Bank Countdown to Kickoff. Tallassee, Elmore County coming up next. I noticed that.
He's not playing. He was on the sideline.
You can tell me after the break, though. Don't sidestep and cross me up.
I was trying to
point
it out.
Because I can't do two or three things at one time.
I don't know who his replacement is, but
there it is.
But what?
Well, darn. They went to the field quick. We're ahead of the game here a little bit, aren't we?
I thought so, yeah.
Does Brian Johnston start anywhere? Yeah, because he's not playing either.
Yeah, just keep doing it. I assume it's on. Is the video still on?
I can't see nothing for this post.
Just not very good. It's gone.
Tonight, the home team we'll call red, the visitors are white. You have the choice on the toss. This is my coin.
All right, bring it back to us.
Heads, the number is tails. The number is tails, shield is heads. Call it. He's calling heads.
Let's go down the field for the coin toss with Brad Davis.
And it is tails, so you won the toss.
We want to defer.
You want to defer. Stands still.
Elmore County won the toss. They defer.
All right, so Elmore County will be kicking off. They have the option in the second half as Tallassee in their white uniforms, purple numerals, gold trim. Elmore County in the maroon with white numerals. And this is my favorite Tallassee. It's the LSU uniform. I mean, let's be honest. It's basically the same uniform that they have, and they've always liked the white. I like that gray look we got. They've got new purple uniforms this year as well. So we've actually seen 3 different uniforms this season. So it's been it's just like Oregon now. You know, when you switch them up enough, you can have all kinds of combinations.
That's what I was going to say. You know, think about all the different color combinations we could have. So.
Well, I'll mention, I'm not trying to make light of technical issues, but we don't have great internet tonight, so you'll just have to bear with us. I know our video's a little bit laggy, you're just basically spotty throughout. We do have audio. You can listen on the radio on AM and FM, the TuneIn app. You can get we went to the audio on Spectrum. We had everything set up to run video tonight there. But we went back to the audio because we wanted something consistent. If you want to try to watch the video, it is on the Tallassee Times TV YouTube channel. And we had about 4 different connections, but none of them gave us very good connectivity. So it's the way it goes sometimes.
So when do you think they're going to pull out the Grays?
They've won against Reeltown first game. Yeah, that's the first time we've seen them this year. It's the only time we've seen them. Here we go. Tigers will be getting the football to start. You know, they moved the ball very well last weekend, and they piled up nearly 400 yards of offense, most of it on the ground. Jalen Daniels had another 200-yard rushing game. As a matter of fact, it was a career high. He had hit his career high on the 100-plus against Wetumpka the previous game. So you got to watch out for him tonight. But, got to control the ball. Obviously, that was the issue last week with the turnovers. You know, I watched he and Marciano back to return, Jalen and Marciano. I watched a little highlight reel on Huddle Marciano put out there. Talk about a guy who can hit somebody. This guy can hit somebody, whether he's blocking or playing defense or whatever.
Yeah, he had some really good blocks last week in the game against Sylacauga, and so I'm looking for more of the same tonight.
Ready for the kickoff. We have the whistle. At least we're waiting on it.
I thought we had the whistle. Here we go.
And it is a squibber by Carter that is covered up by the Tigers at about the 36. So no return, but they got on it right there. And it's still pretty good field position for Tallassee. I told the Coach Battles this morning, as we always do at our first Community Bank Football Friday show. And we talked about starting positions on the field. You know, field position is huge. And he talked about how when you start on the 20-yard line, your percentages of scoring are very slim. When you move it out past the 35, they basically double on chances of scoring. And, you know, as you go up the field, the chances are better. You don't have to get as many first downs when you start with great field position. This is not bad field position to start. We're starting out in a Wildcat with Jalen Daniels, and on the first play, he's going to go left side, try to get outside, find a little room, cuts it back at the 40. He crosses it. The ball came out on the very first play, but it is covered up by the Tigers. Thank goodness we had a player there recovered by Ziggy Holloway at the 45. So very first play, we fumble. This time we covered it up. Thank goodness. And he's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, golf right there, Clayton. He made a really good block and sealed the corner right there. And Jalen found a little crease out here on the left side. Thank goodness Ziggy was paying attention because he did cough up the ball. But good heads-up play right there by Ziggy to fall on the ball.
Once again, it is Daniels. Makes a little stutter step, crosses midfield for a first down to the 46 of Elmore County. So just lining up and coming throughout the year for the Tigers. Ran pretty much out of the Notre Dame box. And, again, very effective moving the ball up and down the field last week. Very rare have we seen this Wildcat just in certain situations. 4 receivers, 2 on each side as Daniels has run the first 2, is going to look to run again, go left, be hit, and taken down inside the 45 down at the 43.
Yeah, Sean Darnell right there, junior for Elmore County, made the stop right there on Jalen Daniels. But what I was going to say is Jalen reads a hole about as good as a high school running back's going to read a hole. And he does a really good job of letting his block set up, and then when he sees that crease, man, he explodes through it. And he hits that hole extremely fast. Good play right there by Jalen Daniels.
Second down and 7 for the Tigers. This time we see the quarterback, Tyler Ellis, come on the field for the first time. And he will hand it off to Daniels, right side, and he's gotten outside. He's inside the 40. 35 goes out of bounds after he picked up first down yardage for the Tigers again. All of it on the ground so far.
There again, Jalen Daniels, number 3 for the Tallassee Tigers. He was, it was a play off the right side right there, but he seen the inside cutback was closed, and then he bounced it to the outside. He's just got good vision, man. For a running back, he has got extremely good vision.
Cool air in the night time here. It's 78 degrees at kickoff. As the Tigers have taken the opening drive into Elmore County territory, it started their own 36, a first and 10 from the 31 of the Panthers. Pistol set this time. It'll be Daniels again, and he's inside the 35. Made another nice move down inside the 30 to about the 26. And it'll bring up second down and short yardage for the Tigers.
Yeah, it's about a second and long 3, a short 4 right here, Michael. We're making mass substitutions right here. Marciano's going out on the field. I see Xavier Carr going out. And so it's going to be interesting to see what we run right here.
And we're going back in the Wildcat again, or Notre Dame box actually this time, with Daniels, the end-around handoff to Xavier Carr. And he's inside the 25, the 20, the left sideline, 15, 10, 5, and into the end zone. Boy, you don't expect him to get it, and then boom, when he gets it, he's gone. A touchdown. There are no flags. 24 yards for Xavier Carr, the speed that he has.
Hey, that speed is impressive, guys. I know you guys saw that from there. There were angles all over the field to keep him out of the end zone, and he defied all of them. That was really good. Good use of that speed and way to get to the corner quickly.
I love the way he rode the tight end there on the
like
left side and then just popped it outside and nobody could catch him.
Yeah, he put his hand on the back of the tight end and followed him to the hole, and then once the hole opened up, he jumped and hit the crease, and he was gone.
Clay Johnson on the extra point try here by the hold of Goff to try to make it 7-0. Snap down, the hold. And kick is up, and it is over the concession stand. Good. 7-0 Tigers here. 9:30 to go. First quarter play. Tallassee Tigers football from 1300 WTLS and 106.5 FM.
Hey, I don't know if you guys recognize, but the younger battle kid, number 44, he's a snapper now on those kicks.
Yeah, I noticed that right there too, Brad.
Yeah.
That he's the one that snapped the ball.
You had 24 on that. Is that what it was, 24 yards? You got 26.
26.
Okay.
That's a pretty good kick.
Yeah. Nice kick by Johnson. Taken back by Robinson, who will go out to about the 30-yard line for Elmore County.
Not only does Jalen Daniels run the ball, if you come around the corner, he will tattoo you because that's who just hit that young man right there.
Yeah, knocked him back a couple of yards
yes,
there.
Yes, he did. That was a good lick by Jalen. We're going to have to be on our toes right here, guys. We was watching them during warm-up, and their quarterback can throw the ball, and he can throw it exceptionally well. So our DBs might get a workout tonight.
Here is first down. Stevenson looking left out of the shotgun to throw. Instead, he'll run with it. He'll be hit in the backfield. He did get to the 30, maybe a yard to the 31.
Good job by number 41, Mason Bell, right there, reading his key right there to meet him in the hole. Good job, Mason Bell, number 41, senior for Tallassee, Alabama.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Peyton Stevenson, the sophomore quarterback for Elmore County, like Tallassee, as we mentioned. Just a 10th grade quarterback. Plays basketball for the Panthers. Pretty good all-around athlete, actually. Play all sports. He's in the pistol set. And they will go up the middle with Darnell on the running play up to the 35. A gain of about 4, and that'll bring up third down and 5 yards to go.
Yeah, stop on the play by number 5 right there, Jordan May. To, like you said, he picked up about 4, Michael. So that was, now it brings up third down 5, third down short 6.
Big third down for Elmore County. And, you know, Tallassee didn't face a third down on their first drive, which went 74 for the touchdown. And running play going nowhere. Smith in the backfield. Hits Darnell for a loss on the play of a yard. It'll be fourth down and 6 to go for the Panthers. They'll have to punt it.
That was a great play by Will Smith right there, number 32 for the Tallassee Tigers. He read that play perfectly and did not let that play develop. He met him in the backfield as soon as they handed the ball off.
Yeah, he had a on that. He had a full out blitz on that. Perfect call. But hey, it pays off at times, and that was one of those times.
And we'll be punting. It is going to be a fake, and they got a wide open receiver on the left side. It is caught at the 50-yard line by Reed. Down the sideline he goes. Daniels drove him out of bounds at the Tallassee 32. Nobody there to cover him.
When you line up the quarterback as the punter, you got to be ready for a fake. Just a heads up. Reed streaking down the left sideline. We didn't have anybody covering him.
And it gives Elmore County a big-time first down in Tallassee territory. Again, inside the 35, down at the 32 of the Tigers. Stevenson in the shotgun all alone back there. He's got 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right side. Brings a motion man at Darnell, fakes to him, takes it himself up the middle and dives down inside the 30 to the 29. A pickup of about 2, maybe 3. Second down coming up.
Again, Will Smith on the play right there along with Micah Cole. Micah had a good push right there and just a good stop right there, meeting him in the hole. Short gain, 2 yards.
Got them packed in tonight. I know only 300 tickets were sold to Tallassee, but they've completely filled their side. And it may be a little bit of social distancing here, but not much on both sides of the stadium tonight at Burt Haneyfield and Athletic. 7-0 Tigers, 6.5 minutes to go in this first half of play, first quarter, with Stevenson in the shotgun. And again, 3 receivers, 2 on his left, 1 to the right side. Look at the pass out of the backfield. The catch is made at the 25 by Murphy, and he'll bring up third down and short.
Good stop right there and good play by number 19 for the Tallassee Tigers, Jaquavius Lackey, to trip him up to keep him from a huge gain right there because he had a lot of grass in front of him that he possibly could have scored on that play. So good play.
It's third down. We'll call it 2 from Tallassee's 25-yard line.
Yeah, Lackey right there is another one of those juniors that we talk about, Michael. That's in that big, huge junior class for Tallassee. Good to see him out there on the field playing tonight.
Third down play. Stevenson to pass. Pressure coming from the backside. He's going to get away from it for a moment. Spins away from one would-be tackler. Got down to the 21. Is very close. It looks like he might have gotten the first down.
He put up. Let's see here what we're going to do. Yes, the white hat just informed us it is a first down.
Just enough to move the chains. First down, Panthers.
I think we knocked him right into first down territory.
Yeah,
There.
hit him forward instead of backward.
Micah Cole did a really nice job of shuffling down the line right there to his right and making that play. Seems like our defensive line's pretty active tonight, so it's good to see.
Darnell, the handoff left side. There's running room inside the 10, down to the Tigers' 5, maybe the 4-yard line. You know, that play was very eerily similar to the play that Reeltown ran for the touchdown in overtime, although they didn't run it out of the gun. I don't think it was an eye set.
Right.
That misdirection play, and it got a good look for the Panthers, and Darnell set them up first and goal from the Tallassee 4.
Yeah, we're going to have to make an adjustment to that play, Michael. We can't give up chunk yardage like that on running plays.
Boy, that fake play, that fake punt has set Elmore County up. Now they're going with Darnell, the Wildcat type set himself. So he'll bring a man in motion, which will be Stevenson, and he'll take it himself. Will Darnell down close to the 2. Bring it up second and goal.
Good play by number 11, Jacob Dantro, right there for the Tallassee Tigers.
You know, one thing that's a constant over in Eclectic is they're going to have a Darnell about as much as they're going to have a D. Jarnett or something like that, right? They got, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Darnell, D. Jarnett.
Yeah, you can always look for a few of those on the lineup. Long line of Darnells. Sean Darnell there setting him up with second down and goal from the 2 of Tallassee. Under 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Tallassee up 7-0, scored on the opening drive. Staying in that same set with Darnell. Shotgun. Wants to throw this time. Fakes. He's hit in the backfield by Carr. A face mask probably, though, as he had help from Bell. And I think he just got a piece of the face mask when he went in for the tackle.
Yeah, it looks like he got a little bit of the face mask on the tackle right there. That's unfortunate because that was a really good play by Mason Bell and Xavion Carr.
Yeah, it was a sack for sure, but we'll see now the penalty assessed against Tallassee. Face mask call. The white hat gave it to both sides.
Make sure we understood what the call was, right?
It wasn't a personal foul variety, I guess, so it's going to be half the distance. Doesn't give them a first down. So replay second down. It takes away was a short sack just inside the 10, so moves it half the distance to the 4-yard line. And second down again. Going to remain in kind of a wildcat formation with Darnell. He fakes, and now he runs into the end zone. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Elmore County.
That was a good play fake by Darnell. He faked like he was going to throw the ball and kind of got us off of our feet.
The clock's still running.
And then around left hand right there for the touchdown.
Still running. And ran on, still running. I don't. They keep running and starting and stopping it. 3:20, at least 10 seconds ran off there.
Trying to shorten the game, Michael.
The extra point try is up, and it is good by Logan Pack. Game tied 7-7, 3:20 remaining in the first quarter of play. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is sports and good food are tradition.
Yeah, they. Yeah. I'm having to use this to see because it's dark. I can't.
No. Well,
Ready? Yeah. Elmore County kicks it short, and Tallassee has fumbled it and recovered by the Panthers. A turnover on a kickoff, and Elmore County's got the football at the 43 of Tallassee. Ball hit one of the up men, I think it was Will Smith, and he wasn't able to handle it. And Elmore County right there to get on top of it. So they converted a fake punt for a huge first down on fourth down in that opening drive, scored, and now they're in business again, looking to throw and looking for the big one over the middle and overshot the target. Stevenson trying to connect with Booth over the middle. He was open, but he threw it too high.
Yeah, he threw it a little bit high right there, and our safety, if he would have looked up just a split second sooner, I believe he intercepts that ball.
It is 2nd and 10. Again, Elmore County with the ball on the short side of the field. The Tigers 43. 7-7 here, 3:16 remaining in the first quarter of play. Long time getting the call in from the sideline. They're running the play clock down to under 10 now. They may have to use a timeout. Got 2 seconds to snap it. They never got it off. It's going to be a penalty. I thought the coaches might have called timeout, and I don't know if they did or if they called the penalty first.
I think they got the timeout.
They did. Coach Jordan Cantrell saw the time running out, so he uses the timeout, the first of the game.
And the
Clock
clock's
is still
running.
Can't seem to get anybody to work a clock these days, can we? Finally, they stopped it. 3:03, we'll take a break too. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum. After the timeout, Stevenson on a running play dives into the 40 to the 39, and it brings up third down for Elmore County, 3rd and 7. Clock has not started now. It's 3:03.
I guess they're giving us some of the time back since the clock's not started yet. There it goes.
Maybe so. You're giving the guy more benefit of the doubt than I would, I guess.
I just think he's asleep at the wheel up there, Michael.
Maybe just having a tough time getting used to it.
You know, the clock is a new invention.
Yeah. Well, this wind's kind of picking up here today. If you've got a kick right in the face of kicker going Elmore County's way right now. Stevenson looking to throw. It is complete to Darnell to the 32 of Tallassee for a first down. A 3rd and 7 conversion.
I think he may be a yard short right there.
I guess he is. He is marked at the 33, not the 32, so it is going to be 4th and short.
Time for the defense to step up right here.
And I think they got some movement. I don't know if it was Tallassee that jumped or Elmore County moved first, but there's a penalty flag at the line of scrimmage. It is against Tallassee. That's a smart play on 4th and inches, basically. So first down, Elmore County. Tallassee's made a couple of mistakes already. A turnover, giving up a big play on a 4th down fake punt. Now, penalty on 4th and short. First down, Elmore County, now at the 27 of Tallassee. It's going to be a running play with Stevenson right side. Makes a nice move inside the 25 to the 22. He picked up about 5.
Yeah, good stop right there by Michael Moore, number 9 for the Tallassee Tigers. That was just a run off of the right side right there off of tackle. And Michael Moore made the tackle for the Tallassee Tigers.
Elmore County trying to take advantage of the Tallassee turnover. Panthers taking some extra time to get the play going.
They're pulling out all the stops right now. I mean, 2 onside kicks, and they're mixing it up really well.
Stevenson and shotgun, look at the pass. Throws over the middle, covered, and nearly caught. A couple of different opportunities there for maybe an interception or a catch. He threw into double coverage. It's incomplete.
Yeah, we had Ziggy there and Marciano there, and they both batted the ball, and it almost landed in the receiver's hands. But, I mean, they actually had a good defensive play right there and a good play on the ball, and that's one of those that you kind of hold your breath on a little bit.
It's intended for Murphy. He is Murphy's a big target, 6'2".
Yep.
Watch out for him. He's lined up in the slot this time. This time, Stevenson, the quarterback's lined out as a receiver, and they got Darnell in the backfield, kind of like Wildcat look on a 3rd down and 5. They bring Stevenson in motion. Fake to him and let Darnell run it. He ran into some trouble there. May was the first man to meet him, as well as some help came from Dantro, and he only gained maybe a yard. So 4th down and 4. You know it's 4-down territory down here.
Yeah.
Guys, if we ever needed a play, this is it right here. I mean, literally a play that could change the course of our season. We had a first good drive. We gave up that punt. If we can stop them right here and get the ball back, man, I think it really can get this sideline going here. These kids are playing hard. We just need a break right here.
Well, here it is, 4th down and just under 5 to go.
Well, they believe in draining the clock down, don't they?
Yeah.
They're trying to shorten the game, and that's what they're working on trying to do.
I think they're going to use a timeout here as we're winding down in this first quarter of play. 25 seconds. We'll take a break. 7-7 our score. Did we go out a second ago? Is that why we went to commercial break, or are you just playing those unintentionally? Yeah, okay. Wind is howling, isn't it?
It is, man. Blowing that cold front end. A little chilly. Michael, where's my coat at?
Yeah. 4th down and 4 for Elmore County. Looking to pass, and they do, and it's too far out of reach for Garrett Allen. He was slanting over the middle, close to the end zone, just out of his reach, and it'll be Tallassee football. A big stop.
Good coverage right there by number 19, Lackey, for the Tallassee Tigers. He's another one of those, that we talked about it earlier, one of those juniors for Tallassee out there stepping up tonight. Brad?
Hey guys, that's a play right there we're going to have to defend tonight. Those are two of those basketball guys, those younger guys. They've got a little something between them two. We're going to see that more, I'm guessing.
Well, here is Tallassee with the ball again. It seems like it's been forever since they've had it. They scored on the opening drive. They're going to go with Daniels on the left side run. He's got first down. Oh, boy, what a move across
Where's
the
the horse
30.
collar at?
And then went down about the 40. He's going to get an extra 15. It looks like tacked on to that.
Hey, watch Ziggy Holloway. That's how you block as a wide out right there.
I saw that horse collar from way up here, Michael. I was wondering if he was going to call it.
That will end this quarter. 7-7 our score. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV at Spectrum.
Yeah, Coach Battles is fussing about the clock right now because actually you're not really supposed to end this quarter on a penalty. We should have got another play.
Change it to second quarter. Good in. Yeah. First quarter stats in a 7-7 game.
Total offense, Tallassee 81, Elmore County 87. Passing, 0 for Tallassee, 45 for Elmore County. Rushing, 81 for Tallassee, 42 for Elmore County. Receiving, 45 for Elmore County. Are they doing one untimed play?
Yeah, they are because of the penalty at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, you can't end a quarter on a penalty.
So here is Tallassee, the ball at the 45, first down, and they will run with Jalen. He made a great move, lost his feet as he got to the 40. It's very close to another first down. The official started the clock again. My goodness. Somebody needs to send a memo up there to let them know what's going on. That was, as you said, of course, supposed to be an untimed down because the quarter is now about to shift to the second.
Yeah, actually, they need to put 12 minutes back on the clock. And the clock's continuing to run, and the people are standing over here on the sideline.
Some of our fans look like they're about to blow a gasket.
They were saying that was going to be an untimed down because of the penalty.
Right.
Yeah, it's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and the clock over here is running, so yeah, it was going.
It needs.
Well, I think the White Hat will send a word up to put it back at 12 minutes, I would think.
Yeah, we'll see. We surely would hope so.
Yeah, I was sitting up here scratching my head because you're not supposed to end a quarter.
So we'll get it at the 35. We'll now flip sides of the field, and this will start the second quarter.
The PA announcer's actually explaining what just happened. Let's see if we get it put back at 12 minutes. So.
Well, Tallassee's moved the ball with no trouble at all. But we do have one turnover against us, which Elmore County did not end up capitalizing on. They did move it down into Tallassee territory pretty deep.
Direction.
They got it now. They just got to get the guy past the chains. The first down sticks in the right place. We got to move the rest of the chains down.
That was all kind of confusion on that play, Michael. That's funny.
All right, now at the 35, and I think we can get things going again, and we did put 12 minutes back on the clock.
Let's try this one more time.
Jalen Daniels is off to another excellent night, it looks like. Xavier Carr's got a touchdown. Tigers have done everything on the ground so far, and Elmore County's really not had an answer defensively. So here's Jalen, and alongside Marciano in the Notre Dame box, running right side, trying to get outside. Finds a little bit of a crease, cuts back inside the 30 to the 25. Man, he is running so well now. He's just seeing everything and just making great moves with his feet and just hitting them quickly. That's the one thing, you look at a running back, and a lot of times they want to go lateral. This guy knows how to hit the hole when it's time, and he's seeing it just at the right time.
He's amazing. I talked about that a while ago, Michael, how he sees a hole develop, and he's so fast. He doesn't need but just a small crease, and he's through it.
Of course, Jalen's still just a junior. He's a small guy. He's 5'10", 170. Run left side. This time, it's the first time we've seen Marciano Smith, and he's going to have a first down for the Tigers down to the 20-yard line.
Good to see Marciano carrying the ball. I like to see Jalen get a little break there every now and then on toting the rock so that he can stay fresh all the way through 4 quarters. Because we can't forget Marciano's an extremely talented running back in his own right.
First and 10. It's going to be that end-around play that scored a touchdown with Xavion earlier. Will it do it again inside the 15, down to the 10, hit out of bounds. First and goal at about the 6 of Elmore County. Xavion Carr, he doesn't touch it much, but when he does, he's Mr. Excitement.
Well, he's a big guy. I mean, Xavion is 6'1", 215, and I'm going to say he might be a little bit bigger than that. And like Brad said a while ago, he's fast, but he doesn't look as fast as he actually is. He's deceptive.
But from our angle, when he came around that end and he saw the hole, he put his head down and shoulders forward and planted that foot and was gone.
It's going to be Jalen this time going right side. Just going to try to stretch it outside. Will they get to him? They will not. He'll make it in for a touchdown. 6-yard run by Jalen Daniels, and Tallassee back in front, 13-7.
Hey, guys, Marciano just blew a dude up. I don't know if you saw that. He called him to get outside. He planted his foot and laid a guy out right here on the corner.
Just watch the huddle video he posted that Coach Battles retweeted just the other day, and you'll see a lot of that. I think he gets the kick out of hitting people.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, is it?
Nothing at all, not in this sport.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Clayton Goff will hold for Clay Johnson.
And that's what you want to see your teammates doing, is blocking for you like that.
Low snap, but he got it down. Good job by Goff. Kick up, and it is good. 14-7, 10:30 to go here in the first half of play. Tallassee Tigers football from 1300 WTLS and 106.5 FM.
That doggone Clay Johnson has been on this year. He don't get like a 2 or 3 step drop.
And his legs got stronger since last year.
So the stats will be updated now because of that one untimed down. Jalen's got 62 yards on 8 carries already. Xavion's got 3 for 59 because he had that long run.
Is there any scores on that? Nah. Hang on.
Hold on just a minute. All right, he's getting his heads on. Set out now.
Oops. Johnson was going to kick, and I think he stopped. Johnson was going to kick the football. He stops. I don't know if he got the whistle or what, so Tigers have to kick off now. Johnson kicking off for the Tigers. Squibbs one. That will be taken by Elmore County. Up to the 40-yard line goes Spencer, the return man.
Good play right there by number 41, Mason Bell, on the stop on that return.
Let's do something here. Let's give Clay Johnson some credit. Oz just pointed something out on how superb he's been on extra points this year. And I know we kind of take that for granted. You think they're gimmies, but not always.
Not in high school football.
Right.
Not necessarily in high school football for sure. And he's been spot on all season.
Yeah, he has.
All right, here's Elmore County. Pretty good field position from the 40. And 14-7 Tigers with 10:23 to go in this first half of action. Stevenson will take it and hand it off to Darnell right up the middle of the Tallassee defense, picking up a couple of hard-earned yards, 2 yards, second down, 8 to go.
And Micah Cole and Mason Bell right there on the stop. Good job of plugging the hole, and Mason Bell as the linebacker coming in and cleaning up that tackle.
Panthers getting the calls from the sidelines.
While we're sitting here watching them, you was talking about Clay Johnson, our kicker, and the gimme. I gotta bring this up too. I'm not sure if y'all have noticed it yet tonight, but number 44, 8th grader Mason Bell, snapping.
How about that? Good point to make. Here is Stevenson throwing a catch made on the sideline. Yes, it is a catch.
It is a
at the
catch.
46 of Tallassee by Garrett Allen.
Anytime you see an 8th grader, even though if it's snapping the ball like that, that's a very important job and a lot of pressure on a young man in the 8th grade. But he's been flawless tonight. Proud of him. Good to see that.
Hey, that was Mason Battles, right?
Yeah, Mason Battles.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Two Coach Battles has two boys on the team playing. One's a senior and one's an 8th grader. Both on the varsity football team. And thanks for the correction there, Brad.
Yes, thanks, Brad.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, we got some movement going on here.
Yeah, penalty flag thrown.
We may have
Offside's
lined
gonna
up offsides.
be- second time tonight. This time we just lined up in the neutral zone. First time we were drawn off on a 4th and short.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll give them 5. It'll be a 1st and 5 from the Tallassee 40.
Defense, they'll step the ball off. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Takes the ball to 40.
You know, it's not quite the same with a limited crowd tonight, but it's still a pretty good atmosphere here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big, to me, it's a pretty good crowd here tonight. I want to say there might be more than 300 on each
This
side.
is
I'm just
limited?
saying.
I mean, really.
It is. They could have sold more tickets. They sold out Tallassee's allotment real quick. Pistol set this time for Stevenson. Handoff Darnell right up the middle of the Tiger defense as he gets down to the 37. It'll be 3rd down and a couple of yards to go.
Good play on defense right there by number 9, Michael Moore for the Tallassee Tigers in on that stop.
I will also say that even though the Mean Machine is on this side, they haven't really been an impact on our players or our fans.
Darnell's back in that Wildcat formation. And bringing Stevenson in motion, fakes to him, goes right. He's going to have the first down inside the 35 of Tallassee, down to 34, just enough, it looks like, to move the chains.
Yeah, another stop right there by number 9, Michael Moore for Tallassee. But it is a play good enough for a first down.
From the Tiger 34-yard line. On the stop for the Tigers, number 75, Cole.
Looking to the sideline, trying to get the play in. They're getting these plays in kind of late here. Here in under 10 seconds. Stevenson snaps with 2 on the play clock. Throws right side. It is caught.
Oh.
Nice hit by Bell. Came up to level the receiver Murphy after he picked up a short gain to about the 30-yard line of Tallassee.
Yeah, that was a good read by Mason Bell, number 41 for the Tallassee Tigers.
2nd and 7 coming up.
And he laid a good lick on that young man.
And you know with those passes, they're trying to suck in our defensive backs and try to beat them deep. But
I would say yes.
Stevenson looking to throw, big pressure, got away from it. Now he's off and running. Cuts back inside the 30, still his feet to the 20 and down to the 15. An excellent run by the quarterback. Peyton Stevenson, first down, Panthers.
Yeah, that was a huge run for Eclectic. Good job by Mason Bell trailing that play right there to run him down because he did not have but about 14 more yards to go for a touchdown right there. Actually 15, they placed it on the 15-yard line.
Elmore County trying to match the Tigers here after their score. 14-7, Tallassee on top. 6:50 to go in the second quarter of play. Stevenson is in the shotgun formation here with Darnell to his right this time. Two receivers to the right, looking to pass. Does out in the backfield. It is caught. Nice move after the catch. Down to about the 10-yard line goes Jabari Murphy. He is going to set up second down and about 5 to go. Whistles as Tallassee wants to use a timeout. We'll take it with him. 6:25 to go in the second quarter. Tallassee 14, Elmore County 7.
It'll be time to get a little refreshment, time to get refreshed, and you have all time to go to concession stand. On the north end field, the Maroon Machine Band concession stand accepts credit and debit cards. They also have chicken sandwiches, barbecue sandwiches, hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, tacos, and all kinds of good eats for you on the south end of the Athletic Booster Club concession stand, where they also have some good food, hamburgers, hot dogs, cheeseburgers, all kinds of good eats and drinks as well. Either side will serve you and serve you well. Of course, it's going to help our athletic programs and athletic programs here at Elmore County High School.
I got to come up with some money. I was waiting for my wife to give me some money.
Yeah. Elmore County's knocking on the door again. They're just inside the Tallassee 10. Second down. It's about 3. 14-7 Tigers on top.
Need a turnover right here.
Darnell, they went to the Wildcat when they got down here earlier. Here they are again with it. Fakes to Stevenson, who comes in motion, and he'll take it himself. He didn't have much there. Might have picked up a yard, maybe 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
That's just a good play by the defensive line in general right there. Micah Cole, Jordan May, and Michael Moore, they closed up that hole extremely fast for little to no gain.
3rd and 1.
That's a long one, too, Michael. We, another one of those times, make a defensive play right here.
They're at the 6. Got to reach the 5. I would expect him to do the same thing here unless he hands it off to the motion man. We haven't seen him do that yet. They've shown it. Darnell. This time nobody motion, and he goes straight left inside the 5. 1st and goal, close to the goal line. He was taken down at the 1. So Elmore County 1st and goal from the Tallassee 1-yard line.
Yeah, they're knocking on the door. And be nice to see the defense stand up 4 plays in a row right here and keep them out of the end zone.
Darnell, 6 feet, 170 pounds, a junior, takes it right side and takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. 14-13, Darnell scores from 1 yard out. Nice answer by Elmore County on the scoring drive. Now, Elmore County, I know their record is 1-3 this year, but they've had 2 games that they felt like they could have won. Certainly could have won at Dadeville. Lost when they went for 2 late, lost 20-19. Led in the 4th quarter against Hopeful, ended up losing by a couple of scores in that one. Low snap, kick got it up, and it is good. Boy, they were lucky to get that one through. That's an excellent job there by the kicker, Logan Pack, not letting that mess up his timing. We're tied, 14 all, 5:16 to go. Second quarter play, Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our volleyball team is going to be in action tomorrow. They're hosting a tournament right here. Panthers will play at 8 o'clock and again at 12 o'clock. They'll take on Riddletown at 8 and Valley at 12. And then Monday at 5:30, the volleyball team will take on Marbury. It's an area game, so come out and support our Panther volleyball team.
You didn't think they were going to do it? They're going to onside kick.
All righty.
Yeah.
Logan Pack said to kick off for the Panthers.
Pat can set it up on the 35. He can actually kick from the 40, and he will. Pretty good kick. Only one man back this time, and it is Marciano who will go over to get it, catches it in the air across the field, comes across the 20, 25, cuts back. He's at the 30 and down at the 32-yard line.
That was a good read by Marciano right there. He had one man to beat, number 19 for them. What's this young man's name? Reed just made a good play.
A good return there by Marciano. 1st and 10 Tigers.
Now, I'm going to say they list their kicker at 5'7", 130. I'm not buying that one. Young man ain't that big, but he's got a strong leg.
Yes, he does. It's like we're going to go to the box. Haven't seen this yet, except maybe on 1 or 2 plays. We got movement up front.
It's got to be defensive.
It's on the defense.
Yeah, they came across. I don't believe they were drawn. And that is the call. Offsides against Elmore County. We'll take it. 5-yard penalty, 1st and 5.
The clock's still running.
Even the players on the field recognize that the clock never stopped.
I mean, he let almost a minute run off the clock with a penalty. I mean, that's crazy.
Well, we have an official timeout. The guys in the strike going to confer a little bit.
PA guys got to comment on what's going on the field, saying they're going to figure out how much time's left on it. And they're going to try to relay that upstairs.
Let's see where we're going with this.
Hey, don't forget, homecoming is next week. So on Monday, we
5:40. I told you he run off almost a minute.
Well, he ran off over a minute. According to that, so it was 4:35. But
Yeah.
that's not right. That's 54 seconds. You're right. That's not correct.
Oh, my bad. This clock operator's batting 1,000. 5:35.
There you go. 1 minute exactly.
I told you it was almost a minute.
It was exactly a minute.
Is that dude up there eating some fried Oreos or something and just not paying attention?
Well, I expect that we should get some
I think we need
tonight.
some.
You pumped them up here enough over here. I expect some at halftime.
We'll have to put somebody out
That's
on the
the
trail.
specialty here in Eclectic
Yeah, fried Oreos.
at Bird Haney Field. Here is Daniels on the running play left side. A lot of wiggling. Finally he's hit. This time they got to him. And on the 1st and 5, he failed the gain. 2nd down.
Yeah, I thought he was gone right there, Michael, for just a second.
Maybe a couple of too many jukes there, don't you
Yeah,
think?
1 too many.
Yeah.
He zigged when he should have zagged.
We'll get some scores coming up at half. Trinity leads Pike County 3-0 at halftime. We'll have some scores as we get to the Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report. Right side run, this end around this time went nowhere. They were all over that. Was Elmore County trying to figure things out, and they're starting to a little bit. Xavion somehow got back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 5 to go for Tallassee.
Yeah, that was just a good read by number 54 for the Eclectic Panthers. Eli Simpson, he stayed at home and read his keys and stopped that one dead in the tracks.
We call it 3rd and long 4.
Holloway will be wide to the right, battles to the left side. The slot is Goff, rolling right, looking to pass, and it is caught by Goff. 1st down, good job by the Tigers. Ellis to Goff, driven out of bounds at midfield. That'll move the chains.
That was just a good pitch and catch right there by Ellis and Goff. Clock still running.
Once you have one mistake, it's exacerbated by the fact that the official is not in the game with us tonight. The fans are all watching it now, looking for it.
The officials are waving their hands up to the referee in the press box, and the clock's still running.
Boy.
Even with the referees saying, stop the clock, they still running it.
Boy, he has to feel like the elephant in the room right now.
So to speak.
I mean, everybody's looking up at him. Poor guy.
The zebra in the room.
Do you see a referee in the box over there?
Yes.
Okay.
There's one up there.
Well, I mean, I know they're supposed to be, but I'm trying to find him.
He's in there. He's right in the middle.
Okay. I thought that was a cardboard cutout.
Might be, Brad. Might be.
Now they're going to have to add some more time because he ran off another 20 seconds or so.
Hey, we're back at 10. We put 10. We got 10 seconds on
Hey,
that.
actually, I just looked up here. That's a D. Darnett guy up there. Huh?
4:10, they put it back on the clock.
What?
It's nuts.
First and 10 Tigers. Ellis in at quarterback and a gun. Ran into Jalen. Jalen makes one man miss, makes a second man miss, then is driven out of bounds. A little late activity over there. One of the players for Elmore County, they could have maybe thrown the flag on that.
And he didn't start the clock on that play.
Oh, he never started it. Now he's running it again, and we're out of bounds.
So he went from running the clock to not running the clock. Now he's running it again. Look.
This official over here is trying to get his attention. We need to get one of those guys on the field to go upstairs, I think, and help this guy.
I mean,
They just go with a shorter crew tonight, don't you think?
it's every play. Every single play.
A couple of yards gained on that play by Jalen. 2nd and 8 from the 47 of Elmore County.
Mark Bell's listening over there. Mark, can you go help him with the clock? He's throwing up thumbs up over there.
The bands will be performing at the half. Tallassee is going to do a show. They're not going to have their full band, though. Limitations were set on them this evening.
Yeah, I think this line judge over here is beginning to get a little frustrated.
All right. So what it's doing is slowing down our tempo. You're trying to get in a rhythm here on offense. We're continuing to have to stop and deal with this. And Coach Battles is obviously frustrated for good reason. He's making his case now on the sideline with a white hat. Yeah, eventually we're going to get things going again. Maybe we can get through these final 3:59. I think that's what the clock's supposed to be on at least.
I think so. I'm not sure, dude. I've lost track. Are we in date?
It actually should be on about 4:05, but
Yeah, because you're keeping it yourself. Oz's iPad, it keeps the statistics, keeps it.
And the whistle blows, we're underway.
Daniels in a Wildcat set this time. Goes left. Got some room to run. Cuts back at the 45. Goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Daniels, the ball carrier, takes it around the left-hand side. Goes out of
If he had maybe dove in there, he might have gotten another yard or two possibly for the first, but it is going to leave us 3rd and short. 3rd and about a yard to go.
Now our fans are cheering every time he stops the clock like he's supposed to. They're cheering for the ref up in the press box.
well, that's a major accomplishment.
I
You
know
haven't been
that's
able
right.
to do it the whole first half. You're good.
Tallassee has scored touchdowns in its first 2 drives, trying to continue this one on 3rd down and short. Running play. Oh, nothing there. Not going to get it there. Lucky to get back to the line. It's going to bring up 4th down at about 2. Daniels
Actually lost
was
a yard.
killed at the line of scrimmage.
I'm going for it right here, Michael.
You're at the 40. Coach Battles wants to use a timeout, and he'll do that right
Yeah.
here. And they'll stop it, I think.
Nope.
And
Nope.
they have still not stopped it. They have stopped the clock at 3:30. We'll take a break.
4th down, 4th and long, 2. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half of play. All tied up at 14.
I could see.
We'll remind you, our volleyball team will be in action tomorrow as they host a tournament right here. They'll be playing at 8 o'clock and at 12. And then on Monday, 5:30, they'll take on Marbury as an area game. 5:30 on Monday. Come and support our volleyball team.
Ready. 4th down and 2. Tigers line up to go for. They will with Jalen Daniels, who makes a nice move at the 40 and gets the first down all the way down to 36. Didn't look like there was much to work with there, but he found a little bit of an opening. Clock is still running even after the first down. It's supposed to stop the clock when you get a first down.
20 more seconds ran off. So now we're going to have to reset the clock again.
We have got to get somebody up there to run the clock for the rest of this game. We can't deal with this the rest of the night.
Is the clock malfunctioning and he just can't get it to stop? Is there a short in it, or is he just not paying attention?
I don't think he knows what to do.
Hey, Phillip, that's exactly, if I were that guy, that's exactly what I would say.
You'd use that excuse?
Absolutely. Shorts in the clock. Yep. I can't stop it. No brakes. The brakes aren't working. I'm having to pump them.
Well, you know, the truth of it is, you know, it might benefit us. Let the clock run down. Elmore County's going to be the one that, you know, won't have any time left if we score on this drive. Now with 3:12. Now it's supposed to start back after you set the chains, but it never did. It still hasn't started. Ellis throwing for a man wide open. Missed him too long. It was Daniels. He had his man beat, but missed him. It'll be 2nd and 10. Clock never started on that. I think he did that on purpose, though, to make up for the time he ran off a moment ago. So 2nd and 10 Tigers. Boy, we had it right there.
Yeah, Jalen had a step on him right there. And matter of fact, that's the same play we ran against Reeltown. And
you know, that's one of those where if he gets it back, I know what he'd like to do with it.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You know, you almost just want to throw it to him.
Yeah.
He was so open instead of airing it out, and that way you hit him because he was so open.
He was
and he tried to air it out and just got it too much under it. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 from the 36. Daniels looking to run, hitting the backfield, and not anywhere to go. He is stopped. He somehow maybe got to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10 Tigers.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that play. There was some confusion right there on that offensive snap. Brings down a 3rd down and a long 9.
Under 3 minutes till halftime. 14-14 is our score. We're here in Eclectic, Tallassee, Elmore County. 59th meeting in this series. Ellis looking to throw, rolling right. Nobody's really open. He's going to run it himself, and he's going to take it, and he got a big hit. He went out of bounds near the first down mark. Brody Ward laid the wood to him.
I give Ellis credit right there. He lowered his shoulder and tried his best to pick up that first down right there.
He's looking to be a little bit short.
Looks like maybe 3 inches.
Brad says a couple of inches.
You can hear the wind. 4th down, I think. The officials still trying to do something. I don't know if something went wrong over there with the chains or whatever. They're looking at the sideline, trying to look at, I think he's just looking at where they marked it to see if it's enough for the first down. And he's identified just what Brad did. It's a few inches short. They did stop the clock at 2:28 as Ellis went out of bounds there. It was a good run by him.
It'll be 4th and inches.
All right, let's put a hat on hat and get some good blocking right here.
Well, Jalen Daniels on 4th and 2 got it a moment ago. They're going back with him again here. You know, Marciano's a good short yardage back himself. And it's going to be Daniels running left. He is going to be hit, but he broke free. He's inside the 20, down to the 15. Made a move in the 10 and takes it in for the touchdown. What a move by Jalen Daniels for the touchdown.
He broke that dude's ankles, man. That was what you call sweet right there. He was throwing left, cut right on a dime, and left the electric guy just standing there.
27 yards. Sorry.
This is a 27-yard touchdown run by Jalen Daniels. And it's 20-14. Johnson coming in for the extra point. Mason Battle snapping. Clayton Goff holding. It looks funny with him in the middle of that line snapping. The kick's up, and it's good.
I'm giving credit, though.
Yeah, he's a little guy among those 250-plus guys, isn't he?
Hey, he's been perfect on his snaps tonight, though. He might be an 8th grader, but he's doing a good job.
21-14, Tallassee back in front, 2:16 to go in the first half of play.
Sports and good food are traditions here in Alabama. Continue the tradition continues.
first one. Yep, his second one. 15 rushes for 101.
Standing there, he's looking crazy. That's pretty sweet.
His was big. Xavion said 4 rushes for 61.
You said 15 for 101. Jalen Daniels with a touchdown, his second of the night. 15 carries tonight, 101 yards. And Tallassee up 21-14, 2:16 to go until halftime as Johnson will kick it off. And it will be taken by Robinson at the 20, 25-yard line, 30, 35, right sideline, 40 out of bounds. Well, clock's still rolling after he went out of bounds. Now it stops at 2:09. Elmore County with that much time until halftime, trying to get a score on the board. They will get the option in the second half.
Let's see if they get the clock stopped for them.
Ball is marked at the 40-yard line, first and 10.
You got to see their 2-minute offense. They have a couple of timeouts remaining in this final 2+. Stevenson to pass right out of the backfield, right side. It is complete, but not much after the catch for Murphy. And if he got anything at all, maybe a yard or two.
I think they give him about a yard and a half, Michael. So.
Clock is rolling, 1:45. Stevenson looking over the middle, and boy, was that a catch?
No.
And they're going to say complete.
Oh, that guy, the line judge on the other side says complete.
He didn't really have a good look at it. Cole Booth made the catch. I don't know how Stevenson squeezed the ball in because Carr had excellent coverage.
He did, man. He was on him like glue. The natives on this side are restless.
That's a first down. Stop the clock at 1:31 to move the chains. Need to start it back up. Now they do. Stevenson, they're blitzing on every down. Here comes Dantro. They picked him up. Now Stevenson will run with it right side and go out of bounds. And you got to give credit. Brody Ward took Dantro out, who came in blind, but he was able to get over and get a little help for Stevenson to spring him. He picked up 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2 from the Tigers, 40 now. 1:20 on the clock. Went out of bounds to stop the clock. Darnell's in the backfield now with Stevenson. Twin set on the right for Elmore County. Rolling right, look at the pass again. And threw back across his body, incomplete, too low. It was intended for Allen. We got a penalty flag on the line. We'll see about that one. Clock never started on that play.
Hey, I think that's going to be man downfield there.
There's a flag on the play.
Uh-oh, hold on. Maybe not.
Well, it was thrown right on the line. We'll see.
Either that or a hold. I saw a hold on Clayton Goff right there. No, they did.
It is eligible man downfield.
Yep.
An eligible receiver down the field. That's why the man in the white cap touches his head.
Battles is still arguing about the clock.
Hey, that time it didn't move a leg.
Did you see that response there after the Whitehead gave him the explanation? That's funny. Talking about Coach Battles, he just said, whatever. You know, it's one of those. I can't blame him. We've been asking about it all night.
Well, we want to make sure Athletics got plenty of time to score. That's why we don't want to start the clock.
I would say that's probably not it. Even though I think this guy's just had a tough time. 2nd and 9 after the penalty against Elmore County. Passing play, they're going to get a flag on this one. Stevenson running right side, and he will go out of bounds inside the 40. He was close to the first down, but again, there are 2 flags now. They could offset. We'll see. Could be both of them against the Panthers, and we know of at least one.
Did that guy just say we got a couple of drops of mustard on the field? Did I hear him?
Yeah,
correctly?
he did. He's a little bit too colorful as a PA guy. You really need to leave that alone, but he's having fun, I guess.
Okay. I didn't know if I heard him right. I was just making sure. I was trying.
Well, he's distracting the clock operator.
Maybe that's it. He's a little chatty.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
that's
Look,
it.
you know, my big thing about public address scouts, I just need to stick to the basics.
And we'll step it off from the spot of the foul. 55. Count it, 10-yard line. 10 yards, step off, 40 yards.
Did we see the indication there? Was it holding?
It was.
Okay. All the way back to the 40. Elmore County was looking like they were in business.
They held.
Coach Battles, I think, has asked for a timeout just to talk to this referee.
They held Caleb Baker pretty good right there. Right.
Yeah,
in front
everybody
of them.
saw it,
Yeah,
yeah.
right in front of the referee.
Now, this conversation is extended.
1 minute, 14 seconds left.
Yeah, it's another thing I noticed on that play. That play only took 6 seconds off the clock. And there was a lot of dancing around, and I just don't think it was set short of a play.
I think that's what Coach Battles is trying to explain over here. Is the clock management has not been managed.
Yeah,
very
well, our senses are heightened on the control of the clock because we're paying more attention to it now that we've seen so many mistakes. And anyway, 1:14 to go, and it's 2nd and forever for Elmore County. Back at their own 40, got to reach the Tallassee 37.
Just don't let him get behind you.
Clock should be running again, and it has not.
Oh.
Throwing over the middle, caught by Darnell, 50-yard line, 45 down to the 44. Tackle made by Bell on Darnell.
Yeah, that's a good tackle.
That was a good gain there for the Panthers. The clock winds down under a minute.
Yeah, Mason Bell ran him down from behind. Good play by Mason Bell, but it was a good pitch catch by Lecter.
Gets them a third manageable, 3rd down and 7.
They're not scared to throw the football. We have seen that.
And looking to throw against Stevenson. Has to shake one man. Can he get away from him? He cannot. He throws it incomplete, they say. And it'll bring up 4th down. That was big defense that time coming in by the Tigers on the right side, Michael Moore.
Yeah, Michael Moore was bearing him down. And just luckily, they had a receiver out there in the flat that he threw it toward, or that would have been intentional grounding.
4th down, 33 seconds on the clock. Does Elmore County try something here? You know, because if you give it back to Tallassee, it could be around midfield.
Right.
It's at the 43 of Elmore County. 4th down and 7. 33 seconds on the clock till halftime. A 21-14 Tallassee lead. The Panthers are going for it. Stevenson tried to draw him off. Didn't get it this time. Hard count. And I think that was the intention. Trying to get a little closer and then maybe a better chance. They still can't go for it here. And the clock, it's 31.9.
They ran 2 seconds off.
Yeah, why did he run that?
Hey, your guess is as good as mine.
Never snapped the football.
Can't know.
Right here in our Burt Haney Stadium.
Timeout taken by Elmore County, and they might go for it and may punt. I don't know. I might just go on and take a shot now. 31 seconds till the half, even if Tallassee gets it. But yeah, I mean, what are the chances? I don't know. We'll see. We
Don't forget to pick up your Panther program.
had wonderful weather here tonight.
It is. It's actually got a cool breeze blowing.
It is nice.
Program.
It's going to be a cool weekend. You know, we got these temperatures dropping down to the 50s this weekend, so that's going to be nice, huh? And carrying on into next week. Remind you, you can hear the replay of Tallassee football every Saturday morning at 8, just after the wake-up call replay. We got the Lindy's football report as well tomorrow for you. If you missed it, Thursday nights at 6. Following that is the Nick Saban Show every week here on WTLN. Scoreboard show follows the action here tonight. We got some scores we'll have at the half. We'll also have our Seegers Law Student Athlete of the Week during our Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report. 31.9 on the clock, 21-14, Tallassee 4th and 7. Elmore County's got the offense on the field. Stevenson in the shotgun. Will throw it. It is caught, bobbled and then caught by Allen. He didn't have it for a moment, but he retained it. That's a first down at the 32 of the Tigers. Stops the clock to move the chains, 23.9.
Play results in the Panther first down. It'll be first and 10 from the Tiger 32.
Elmore County has just one timeout left. They got to hurry. And they'll spike it here, 21.6. And now 20.7.
What are they doing?
It'll be second and 10 for the Panthers.
Well, Elmore County's got about 3 plays probably, maybe 4, depending on how quick they can run these.
Well, their quarterback certainly has the arm to get it to the end zone from right here. He's got a good arm.
I don't know if you're getting a prevent. You might want to let your safeties play a little deeper.
Yeah.
Don't let them get back behind you there.
I would let Clayton, my free safety, stay back deep so they don't hit you over the top. Him or Ziggy one.
Second down and 10. Stevenson looking to pass. Does. Caught again by Allen. Makes a nice move. Keeps his feet. He looks like he's right at the first down, which would stop the clock again, and it will at 11 seconds. They're going to have to hurry. It is a first down at the 21 of Tallassee. 11 seconds on the clock. It'll start back as soon as they spot it. It still hasn't started. Timeout Tallassee. We had to use ones. I think we were late getting a player off the field. We had 12 on the field, and Coach Battle saw that, and we bailed them out a little bit there. Now they got third down up on the marker. If it's a first down, it stops the clock, but third down shouldn't have stopped the clock.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
That is a first down. Okay, I was thinking it was a first down.
I was like, wait a minute, I'm
they had not
confused.
changed it yet. Tallassee taking the timeout there.
Let's just hope that they don't swap the guy out that's on the clock and put him down on the field. Because who knows what he's going to do when he gets on the field.
I'd rather him be on the field.
I'm not sure. I think I need him to go to the car and just go on home. He's having a bad day.
Where's the reserve?
Hey, the way this has been going over here, he don't want to get down here close to the field, I believe. There's a few guys that probably want to talk to him over here.
Panthers, I'm sure, have a couple of plays that they expect to run right here. Stop them in the field of play. Going to run clock. Stevenson will run it. Makes a move inside the 15. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. He's down. The clock has run out, and that's the end of the half. Woo, yeah. I mean, if they could have gotten it stopped in time,
My goodness.
he could have maybe had a field goal try or another play right inside.
Right.
But it didn't work out that way. So Tallassee dodges a bullet at the end of this
They did
first half of action. 21-14, Tallassee leads it. Tallassee Tigers football continues on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum.
Tigers 21, Panthers 14. They will receive the second half kickoff.
service. Our juniors and seniors of the Pride of Tallassee will be presenting a show for you tonight. On behalf of Dr. Brock Nolan, Interim Superintendent of Tallassee City Schools, and Mr. Chet Stewart, Principal of Tallassee High School, we proudly present the Tallassee High School Marching Band under the field command of Drum Major
They've still got
Mr. Bobby Blastock. Our show tonight features
they've still got such a huge advantage on passing
Demi Lovato, Cindy Walker,
that
Beyonce, and
we're
Whitney
still
Houston.
behind.
Ladies and gentlemen, one half of the Pride
Their
of
pass is
Tallassee.
120 yards. We only got 13.
Yeah. Halftime, 21-14. Tallassee leads Elmore County at Burt Haney Field in Eclectic as we listen to the sounds of the Pride of Tallassee. They are juniors and seniors tonight. Pride of Tallassee performing with a partial band. And hopefully get them all back next week. We'll be at Pike Road hoping to get the full arsenal back for next week's game. It is halftime. Our score is Tallassee 21 and Elmore County 14 as we continue more of the Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report.
This see right here finna ruin my short.
Yes.
Oh. Hey, does Jacoby always stop and eat our food right over there? He's hunking down over there with a box, man, just tearing it to pieces. Nah. Look, I was thinking about going to. He's selling this, man. He's selling that stuff, man. He thought it was that Jordan Hare again. Man, it feels good up here. What's that? Yeah, I'll take one, yeah. It doesn't matter. If there's not enough, man, I'll just starve. There you go, Oz. Hey, is there really enough?
Are there any napkins anywhere? I'm just charging mine a little bit.
Oh, hey, speaking of charging, man, how many chargers we got up here? Is it just that one?
That's Jacoby's. I was charging mine while he was gone.
I got you. So that's Jacoby's charging right there?
Yes, ma'am. And welcome back. This is Stephen Osborne here with Brad Davis for the Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report here at Burt Haney Field in the metropolis of eclectic Alabama. We'll go over some stats real quickly. Total offense, Tallassee 190, Elmore County 218. Passing, Tallassee 13, Elmore County 120. Rushing, Tallassee 177, Elmore County 98. Receiving, Tallassee 13, Elmore County 120. Time of possession, who knows? We don't know. But it was a good first half. I think both these teams, they're pretty evenly matched, to be honest with you. Now, they've got Eclectic has a heck of a passing game because the quarterback would take a step and just throw it to a point, and his guy was there. I mean, when they completed those quick slants, the guy was just right there.
Yeah, the number 6, the Allen kid, I think earlier in the game we made a pretty good stop. They were going here to our right, and I said, hey, we're probably going to come back to that. They ran that real efficient during warm-ups. And those two kids, they play basketball together. I think they're same, maybe even same class, and they just have that thing about them that you can tell, hey, we're going to go to that when we need one. And they did. Later in the game, they went on it, that 4th down, and we had a chance. Ball got off his chest. He recovered and was able to get the first down there. But it's I tell you, one time from the sideline, I piped up to you guys and said, it was a situation where we needed, about midway through that first half, there was a time when we needed to make a stop on 4th down. Reason being to go our way, right?
That's right.
And it was a time in the game, and we did. And I think there's a little bit of energy down there that we need to continue to capture whenever we can. And this will be a big win for us. It's another rivalry game. We talked about that going in to the game, pregame, and hey, it's we got a chance. That's what we wanted right here. We're up by one score and an extra kick, so we'll see.
Well, we were talking about it earlier about, is this a do or die situation? And no, you can argue that point, but one thing I do know is this game could be the springboard for the rest of the season, and that's what we really need. We don't have a win right now. We need a win, and we need some positive aspects of the game to go our way that we can continue to build on through the rest of the season.
Well, I think it may have been you that pulled it up in the first or pregame. There's 2 games. This being the second one that we've played so far this early season has been Reeltown and Elmore County. That's two games that probably have to be inked in as our more traditional regional rivalry games over the last 20 years or so.
And we did have Wetumpka. But
what was it? I think it was 15 years or so. Since we played them, and Reeltown's coming back on. Reeltown's what Reeltown is, but Elmore County is that every year kind of deal. And this is an opportunity where we've really had their card. We've really come out on the right end of the scoreboard more times than not here of recent time. But Elmore County, there's a little blood in the water. They realize it. Tallassee's struggling. Tallassee's had some as a team, I think, some confidence issues over the first 2 or 3 weeks, and it was funny. I talked with Coach Battles through message earlier this week, and I said, hey, y'all just keep doing what you're doing. Team will come together. When they start believing as a team, we're going to see some good things happen, and I think maybe we're seeing some of that happen tonight. Now, here's the thing. Just as we came out, last week, came in out after that delay there, came out lights on fire. Well, what we need to do here is we need to do the same thing. We need to come out second half, get a stop. They're going to get the ball, get a stop there, put another score on the board, and keep going. Because there's some good things we can the fake punt. I mean, they run. I don't know if you guys can see it here. They ran where they run them off the field, and a dude just stops over there. I mean, it's hard to tell. Dude's stopping. He's 6 inches in the field of play, and they got us. It's one of those situations where you run that gimmicky play, and when it works, you look like a genius, and when you don't, it's hey, at least you gave it a try.
That's right.
I like what we're doing. I like the energy. I like we've got receivers blocking downfield. I don't know if you guys picked up on that. I know there's been some mention of it during the broadcast, but we're blocking downfield, and that's what's going to break these big long runs. So let's keep it up. Maybe sprinkle in a little bit more passing there too.
Yeah, and you're going to have to eventually because the running game has been well, but they've kind of tuned into that running game, and they've seen what we're doing, and of course they're going to look at either some pictures or some film and click on the iPad, and they're going to see what those formations look like, and they'll get more tuned in with that also. So we've also got to probably play up on those receivers a little bit and stop letting them get off the quick slant like they're doing, because that was trouble towards the end of the half there.
Sure, and I think we talked about that actually being something. Again, we'll go back to what we were talking about pregame. I think we're going to have to continue to defend the slant, but I tell you what, we have defended well tonight in the passing game, which we haven't done the first couple of games. Taking a step back, throwing the ball behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Number 19, Lackey, I talked with him one time there in the first half. He's coming up hard. One time he comes up and makes the tackle. Next time the shoestring causes him to stumble, he gets a 5-yard gain on it. That's good because it's a lot better than starting at 5 yards.
That's right.
Which in the past we've been unsure. I mean, we're seeing it. We're coming forward. Hey, come forward. At least get him off his track. We'll have some help coming behind you. So, hey, let's just keep building on it, right? I mean, hey, when you're 0-3, all you can do is continue to build, right? And I think we're seeing the right kind of things we needed to see in the first half of this ball game. Because there's an option, Oz, right? We can be down 21-0. We can be down whatever, and I think there's been good things we can take from it. So
that's right, and they are pulling out all the stops. I'll be honest with you. I've seen the clock stop 3 or 4 times. I'm not sure how much time we have, but I think Michael's going to announce the Scholar Athlete of the Week. So this is going to be the end of the Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report. We'll be right back with the second half.
Nader.
Yeah. It's time for this week's Seegers Law Student Athlete of the Week for Tallassee. It is Will Smith, the son of John and Laura Smith, plays linebacker and fullback for the Tigers, number 32 for the Purple and Gold. He's played on the varsity team for 4 years, but football has been in his life for 12 years, since he was just 6 years old. Last year, Will received the Big Cat Lyman Award and the Headhunter Award for the most tackles at the football banquet. Other sports he participates in are indoor and outdoor track. He's been on the track team since the 7th grade, qualified and went to the state the past 2 years. Will participates in the shot put, discus, and javelin events. While at Tallassee, Will has taken standard and advanced courses, including some AP classes and dual enrollment. He has maintained a GPA of 3.69. After graduation, Will plans on attending Auburn University, but is undecided about his major. When he's not going to school, studying, working, or playing, he enjoys fishing. His nickname is Smitty, or Schmitty, as we would say. But why not Fresh Prince? Will Smith, a name like that. Said he got the Smitty nickname when he played Dixie Youth Ball, and there were 3 Wills on his team. This week's Seegers Law Student Athlete of the Week, Will Smith. Let me give you some scores from some games happening elsewhere. Of course, ours here, 21-14 at halftime. Tallassee up on Elmore County. A lot of big games being played. None bigger than this one on national television. It's on ESPNU. The number 1 and number 2 teams in Class 7A. And Thompson leads in the second quarter. That game started a little later, a 7:30 kick, 21-14. In our region, a couple of games of note. Clay Central playing Beauregard tonight, and they're up big at halftime, 30-0. These two-time defending champs in Central of Clay County. Also, Hopeful is playing Talladega tonight. It's 14-13 at the half in favor of Talladega. Those are some region games other than ours being played here tonight. Looking at other matchups, Reeltown up on Goshen. Second quarter score, 28-0. Trinity at the half leading Pike County in a low-scoring game, 6-0. That game has now started in the third quarter. Catholic at half leads Beulah 28-0. Prattville leads at the half 21-0 over Dothan. Also at halftime, Montgomery Academy 28, Prattville Christian 0. In the third quarter, Valley leads Carver 14-6. Auburn, they're winning big against Jeff Davis. It's 40-0 at halftime. Opelika 14, Carver 7. That game is at halftime. Eufaula leads Park Crossing. Second quarter score 15-0. Also in the first quarter, Alabama Christian 7, Dale County 6. Another first quarter score. Bullitt County is up on Booker T. It's 8-0. Bullitt County ahead. Benjamin Russell and Wetumpka playing in the second quarter, and Benjamin Russell leads Wetumpka 24-21. And Stanhope is routing Chilton County 35-0. That game in the second quarter.
Michael, I called that Benjamin Russell.
Well, it's early.
Game,
Don't give up. They just started slow, right?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I know you.
I talked about that earlier.
You said they're going to have a hangover effect from last week, and they kind of started that way as they're down, but they're just down by 3, and it still is early in that game.
I mean, it's hard not to. After you lose on a play like Wetumpka did, where they laddered the ball, 9 or 10 times?
Yes.
Man, that's hard to bounce back from. That's just tough.
It is. Well, here come the Tigers as we get ready to start the second half of action against Elmore County. Oz, I know you went over some of the first half stats, and Elmore County adds the edge actually in overall yardage, and they did a lot through the air. Tallassee pretty much all of it on the ground.
Yeah, because, I mean, you look at it, total yards, Elmore County 218, Tallassee 190, but that's the big difference is the passing. Tallassee with 13 yards, Elmore County with 120. And like we said, the quarterback takes one step, like 3 or 4 of the passes, one step and throws it to a spot on the field, and his guys catch it. And they get big yards each time. The big rushing news for this game, though, Jalen Daniels, 15 rushes for 101 yards, and then Xavion Carr, 4 rushes for 61. We hope we can keep up that momentum and build on it in the second half.
Well, Elmore County will get the football to start this second half of play. And they ended the first half with time running out on them at the Tallassee 5-yard line. We were talking about the struggles that were up in the box with the clock management by the official who was keeping time during that first half. And I don't know if he had it right, I'd be shocked. But if he may have not even been close. But it might have cost Elmore County when you think the clock ran out as they were
to keep an accurate clock.
Well, you deal